Hello and welcome to Entrepreneurs of Africa. Today's topic: basic things to understand before you take up a loan. There are so many reasons why people take up loans, whether it's for study, whether it's to buy a new car, something you can pimp around with, or a new home, or anything else, or pretty much a new TV or something along that line. First off, what is a loan? A loan is pretty much money that you borrow that you have to pretty much pay back to that person or that source over a certain period of time. So money borrowed that you have to pay back. Pretty much that's what a loan is, or that's the basic understanding of it. All right, so the first thing that you need to understand about loan is it is not free. You know, when you go to a bank, usually you'll find the happiest people at the bank because you are coming into a loan. They're like the happiest people. It's like, these guys are gonna be making us some money, because that's pretty much what it is. So it is not free money, and no matter how much the bank offers you, it's not free money. So whenever you go to loan money, make sure you loan what you need, not going extra or going too much just because you know it's there, it's available, because you have to pay that back in a certain period of time. So first point, it's not free money. And the second point, before you take up a loan, at least do a small research, understand the time frame on and how much you think you'll be paying back that loan over the period of time. So you actually before you make your decision, you will know this is the amount that I'll be paying back on the loan, and this is pretty much how much I have to pay on top of that loan that I'm making. So research on that part as well, the time frame, so that you actually understand how much it will cost for that loan before you take it. And the third point, interest. When you usually borrow money from a bank or whoever you're borrowing money through, they will have interest on it. So it's just something to bind you guys together, so that it's not free money, because like I said, loan is not free money. It's just something of binding you guys together, because it is a business. So they'll have interest on top that you pretty much have to pay over, I guess, weekly, monthly, annually, whatever it is on that contract. You have to pay back every time you pay that little cash back until you pretty much complete all the amount that you borrowed back, plus the interest on top of it as well. So understand the interest, and there are different types of interest out there. There's adjustable, there's fixed rate interest, and I guess this is pretty much where you do your own research, and before you take up the contract, make sure you understand what type of interest it is that you're going to be taking, so that you do not pay too much on top of the normal interest that you'll be paying. And the fourth point is pretty much understand the contract. Understand the contract that you're taking, because as I mentioned to you, it is not free money. So whenever you do not pay that interest back in that time frame that was given to you, there's going to be charges that will occur on top of that. There's going to be more money added on top of you, so you'll be paying that plus the late fee as well. So every time you do not pay that money back on time, there will be late fee charges applying. So understand those contract side of things before you take up that loan, because it will save you a lot of money in the long run. And the fifth point is pretty much, this comes down to you. Make that decision. Do you really need to take up that loan? Do your research and understand it. Could I don't know, take a small from a family member? If you do have that option, could I take a small amount from a family member, which I can pay them back, but not at that high rate as much, unless if the family member is trying to rip you off or something like that. But just, this is your part. Pretty much do the research and understand, is it really necessary for me to take up that loan? And if it is, do your research. But before I go, pretty much the reason why we're doing this video is not to tell you not to take up loan or to take up loan. It's pretty much something that you need to have an understanding of these basic things before you actually apply for certain things in life. This is just a researching kind of thing. Just take it as a research kind of thing. It applies to you before you want to do something. Have a little basic research, and I guess the points that we offer to you guys, you can pretty much branch off from there and learn more details about it for yourself. But once again, thank you very much for tuning in for Entrepreneurs of Africa. Till next time, have a fantastic day.